Hello and welcome in. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you. It's an echo. Think, unless you've got your stream up.
Might be because I got my stream up.
Right, okay.
Right, everyone, is
I did invite to the lobby.
everything okay with the stream, audio and stuff? Because I turned mine down to see if there's an echo, so I can't hear.
Yeah, it's working, so should be fine.
I think the issue was where obviously you were on your Aaron account first before.
Possibly. Anyway.
Yeah, going on the comms account, and then it's just messed itself up and done it that way. But hey ho.
There's no game sound though, so don't know if that's need to be turned up.
Give me a second. I've got game sound.
Yeah, the stream can't hear it.
Yeah, basically there was a little glitch in the sound. My end, it was just I had to click the Xbox button to reset it. But yeah, we are back. Right, sorry for the massive delay there, everyone. Just having some audio issues with Twitch at the minute. But I am now your main commentator, Rodders, and I am joined by Aaron. We come to you live today from Albert Park in Australia for round 5 of RSF1 Division 2. We are just coming up to the last 6 minutes in. Looks like we have lost Hush and Matty from this session so far.
Have an invite, please. You're sitting here in the lobby waiting.
Oh, I just sent you a party invite. That's a game invite now.
Perfect.
Right, there we go. So we got Jish setting the fastest time of a 17.8.
Failure to join session.
You might have to you might have to log out of your account or close the game down and rejoin. Close the game down and then rejoin. See if that works. If it doesn't, sign out and sign back in. I had all my telemetry up and then it just went meh. So who's on the lap? This has put me all out of whack now. Haas. There's Jess, she's gone round. McLaren, Cornish and Locker. So Gamer is not on a lap by the looks of things. He's run out of fuel. So Crazy Fish is on a lap and Zalbrad. Well, they're just starting a lap now is Crazy. I'm not sure what's happened to Invade. Looks like he's retired in the pits. I think he's done enough.
But Diggle's starting a lap in the Aston Martin as well, who's currently in danger in P16. Not set a lap either.
Got his teammate Crazy Fish that hasn't set a lap. He's on one now, just finishing off sector 1. purple sector 1. Through this little chicane. Down this far straight. Opens the DRS. Ends sector 2 with a purple. Through this chicane, hits it nicely. Around this 90-degree left-hand turn. Keeps the power in, that's lovely done. Another 90 into this. Turn, right, last corner. Keeps it tight. And across the line. Goes 6th with an 18.5. Right, what can his teammate do? Mr. Diggles. Coming up to the final corner. It's an 18.3, goes 5th. Right, what can Cornish do? Keeps it just inbounds. It's an 18.6. Good enough for 9th.
Who else from laps more? We've got Shane, who's currently on a lap 3/10 down though through the first sector. So it's not going to improve. Unless he can pull something back in sectors 2 and 3.
Locker needs to improve here. One shot could be going out. That might be a bit of a hasty early retirement.
We've got Richie at the bottom as well in danger. Currently on a lap.
At the number 47 car of Locker. Aston moves out of the way nicely.
Richie's
Thank you, Aston.
Not see Q2, goes 16th fastest.
Right, here we go. What's he going to set?
Locker's a 10th up.
It's only 15th.
Jump
He moves
straight
one shot
through.
out, though.
And that will be it.
He hasn't got enough to start another
Unless-
time, though.
Richie is on another lap.
Richie is, but he's
2.5
running low on
seconds
fuel.
up. 2.5 seconds down, sorry. So, looks like the drivers that will be losing are one shot. Richie Chappell, Matty and Hush, who didn't set a lap. A few big names going out quite early.
Oh,
But it sees TV8, Jish at the top, with Snedden and Gamer second and third in that first part of qualifying. Runty sitting P6 on medium tyres as well, which is very impressive. As you say that, he goes 7th, because Jenga Logan moves up to 6th with an 18.4. So a very last minute lap from the Alfa Romeo.
Grunty stuck in an Alfa Romeo sandwich there.
Yeah. But very respectable being P7 on medium tyres. So got a lot of pace to show going into
Giggles
Q2 and
moves up
3.
to 4th.
It was a very impressive lap for Giggles. Didn't even notice that. first race in our full-time seat. Hope I do well, says Gamer. So yeah, hopefully you do really well, Gamer. So we'll be looking out for you, cheering you on.
I'm going to be mean here, and I hope he spins and crashes out to give us a good laugh.
Oh, come on. You can't do that, Tom.
I can.
If that happens, you know who he's blaming, eh?
Oh yeah, I know. I'll take full responsibility for it.
You're gonna have a very angry Alpine.
I'll have
by
a
the end of
very
this
angry gamer. Come on, gamer. My money's on you for crashing out. So there we go. We do lose. Hush, Matty, Richie, One Shot, and Locker all
Locker got through.
Q1.
Locker just scraped through by knocking One Shot out.
I wonder what the weather's going to be like. No one tell us.
Still sunny for now. And now we just wait as we have 15 minutes on the clock for qualifying 2. I can see some movement in the Red Bull garage. It's going to be Shane getting ready to come out. We also have movement in the Ferrari garage with, I believe that is Breezy, but it's Shane that's going to get out first, I believe, unless someone further down the pit lane is already out. No, it is Shane that is the first one out in qualifying 2. I believe he has got... Who's it he's got for company? It's Zybrad.
Zybrad. Followed by Breezy, followed by Crazy. So we've got a few cars going out in a minute. I wonder if this is a sign that it's going to get wet.
Maybe just everyone wants to maximise the time on track because you know this division can be really close on times.
Yeah.
But we'll see. It doesn't look like in the sky that we're going to be getting any rain anytime soon.
Well, it's Australia, you never know. It can come out with a click of a finger.
Well, as someone who has lived there in real life, it is certainly true.
It's a bit like Florida and Austria.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of just comes out of nowhere. Right, as we start a lap with Shane here. We're going board with him. Keeps the traction of the car very nicely through there. You can do 4th gear through there, he's stuck with 3rd. But what do I know, I'm only a Div 3 driver.
With Zach Devils and Jeff Shaw going out on medium tyres as well. For first runs. Just to show some really good pace in the first part of qualifying. I think it was 1.167 or something like that. Gap to P2.
Shane is going to set the benchmark here if he doesn't invalidate. Oh, takes a couple of bites at the cherry at the last corner. Does an 18.2 to start us off.
What can Zybrad do? and 19.2.
Full second slower. And
Breezy
18
goes
flat from
quickest.
Breezy.
That's a good time. Next across
Zach,
the line
what can
is
Zach do?
Cornish. It's an 18.6, enough for P3 for the McLaren.
We're in 19.5 on mediums.
Crazy Fish does an 18.5, followed by Gamer with an 18.1.
Jish on a lap. He has invalidated though.
Ice Boy Fox retiring in the pit lane.
That's a bold call. That's a really bold call.
Well, at this rate, I can't see Ice Boy getting through.
Right, so Diggles needs to find a lap here, otherwise he is going down. Down and out of Q2. Right, go for it, Diggles. Opens up the flap, turns us on his ERS. Here we go. Oh, spins it, puts it into the wall. Diggles is out. Oh, Diggles.
That's unfortunate. That first corner can really catch you out if you take too much care or too little. You either go straight on into the gravel or turn too far right and slap into the barrier on the exit.
I think people are running their ride height too low.
Anyway, move on. I believe Locker's just gone across the line at P7 with a 19.1.
Gamer said he'd done that on old tyres, 18.1.
That is an impressive time from Gamer. Very respectable. Snedden going fastest,
17.9.
getting to the 17s in Q2.
This is heating up nicely.
It is.
Between Shane, Gamer, Breezy and Snedden.
Snedden was absolutely rapid last week. Unfortunately got into an incident in the closing stages of the race. We'll be hoping to bounce back in Australia. As Breezy retires in the pit lane, followed by Shane. These two drivers feeling like they've done enough to get through. As Grunty crosses the line and goes P4 with an 18.1.
What can Locker do here? Is he coming into the pits? Yes, he is. The only one out on track at the minute is Grunty and Snedden. And they're both not on lap.
I've got two people on
Invade,
laps.
what can Invade do? Moving the wheel quite hard.
Getting really close to the grass on the inside line.
We did run over the grass. Doing a bit of lawn mowing. Hits the wall.
Goes Papo through sector 2.
Might be a glitch though.
Yeah, I can't really trust that mini map in the corner, but we'll see by the time we reaches the start-finish straight.
Kenny's retired.
And Red crosses the line just about now.
18-1. Jish is on a lap.
It's just a new driver to RSF1.
No,
Never seen the name before.
he was in last season.
Seems to be lagging a wee bit, but hopefully nothing too major. Gone straight on and spun it as he kept out the wall.
Yeah, no
Just
damage.
about.
I think
And
his
very
car's in
fast.
AI mode.
And a very fast McLaren of Cornish heading towards him.
I think his car's in AI. Yeah, his car's in AI mode.
Is back in the pit lane. Who have we
No,
got on
invite him
laps at the
back
moment?
into the
Grundy
game.
goes fastest with a 17.7. Yeah, I'll get on with it.
A fantastic lap from Grunty. What can Cornish do here? 4 minutes 43 left on the clock.
Grundy's put over two
Invalidated
tenths. 2 tenths between him and Snedden.
He's invalidated this lap. He'll be turning his ERS off and then building it back up again. What can Zach do? Runs it out wide there. Lost time doing that. He's backed out of that lap. Let's see if he has backed out. Yeah, backed out of that. There's Zalbrad. What can they do? Just over 2.5 tenths up. Not enough though, needs to find more time. It just seems to be keeping it all nice and tidy though. Alright, last corner. What can they do? It's good enough for 7th, 18-3. That should see him safe.
Crazy Fish is almost over 2.5 tenths up. Going through sector 3 at the moment. Runs it very nice through the final corner. It's a very long run to the line. Goes second fastest.
He
Just
improved
about.
by just over half a second.
Just about getting advantage over the Red Bull of Snedden. So very close between them two.
Locker's pushing. In sector 3 now.
5 tenths up.
Second to last corner. Into the last corner, down a straight. Good enough for 9th. Still in danger though.
That strategy from Iceboy Fox did not work out. Setting P13 is guaranteed to be eliminated. We've got Zach on a lap at the moment. No, we do not. 4 and 7 tenths down.
Jish is back in the lobby and he's retaking control of his car.
But it's not gonna have. No, it has got enough time. It's out on the track at the moment. I was gonna say, if Jish wasn't out on track, wouldn't be enough valid time to get a lap in.
It's going to be close. He's got 1 minute to get around the track.
Yeah.
It's going to be so close.
Just about do it.
He's going to have to put his foot down.
Yeah. He's gonna destroy his tyres as well in the suit lap. So. But Jenga Logan nearly 2 tenths up through sector 1.
Jish should be the last car over the line.
Back straight.
Jish has gone straight on.
Jish is still on the track for me. It was probably just down to lag.
He went straight on.
I think it was down to lag.
Yeah, winning the gravel.
Just crossed the line with about 10 seconds left on the timer.
Yeah, his connection's really bad.
Checkered flag is out, and no one seems to be improving, but Jish will be the only one left on a lap heading through sector 1, but has gone straight on. No, has not. I was down to lag. Still on a lap. It's really unpredictable with what's going to happen with this Haas. So we'll just keep watching as Jish has left the session. So we'll not see Q3. Neither will Diggles, Ice Boy, or Cornish, I believe. Cornish is too far down on the time, I think. Oh, maybe. Cross the line now, actually. Does make it through. Take back everything I said about that. Cornish does make it through to Q3.
Shane just makes it through on an 18-2.
Yeah, it was very, very close between Shane and Locker. So it's granted that leads them into Q3, followed by Crazy Fish, Jenga Logan.
Look at the times between 10th, 9th and 8th.
Yeah, that is so close. That is... My math is horrible. That is 3,000.
5 thousandths in it.
That is
3 thousandths in it.
Very close between them. We move on to Q3, and it is once again sunny. Question is who's going to come out on top and start on pole position for the Australian Grand Prix. It's 12 minutes on the timer. So the drivers want to be using every last second to get their 2 laps in, hopefully. As I believe a majority of the pit lane will be flooding out.
Alright, who went out first? Aston Martin of Crazy Fish. But he's letting the Ferraris go through. So lead Ferrari is Breezy.
Two Ferraris that lead the way. Oh, and trying to get a bit over aggressive on tyre warm-ups. Everyone's out on the soft tyres now, so no messing about. Be Breezy to be the first one to set a time. Heads down towards turn 1, keeps it nicely, rides the curb, was invalidated. Went too deep into turn 2 and didn't keep it on the track, so invalidates. Grundy has not invalidated though. Heads through sector 1 at the moment. Riding the curb through the car park section. Heading up towards the right-hander before the third DRS straight on this track. Albert Park does have the most DRS straights on the calendar with 4. It's going to pick up a nice slipstream from Breezy though, who moves out of the way to let his teammate through. Goes through sector 2, the infamous left and right hander, catches a lot of people out onto the second dose of DRS, gets to the end of it, into the right hander, making sure not to collect the curb, and ride it for a long right hander, sure not to lose the rear end. In the final few corners now, wanting to clip the inside corner and line yourself up for the final corner. This can catch a lot of people out to get too close to the wall. Grunty's doing a good job of this though. Heads to the end of the lap and puts an 18.3 in.
Invade nearly lost the car. Cornish coming around the final corner. Looks like it might be just setting a lap now. Snedden is just starting a lap. Jengus invalidated. Crazy Fish invalidated. Breezy, right. Go on board with them. He's had to back out because of the that's weird. I can't record it, but I will. Oh yeah, because I'm streaming. Yeah, but I'm streaming.
Gamer's
Anyway.
gone faster to a 17.4. Followed by Shane with an 18.1, so a very big gap between Gamer and Shane at the moment. But a lot of improvement to come, I believe. As we have Breezy setting up for a lap. Cornish will be the next one to
Cornish
cross
runs
line.
wide. He'll have to back out of that.
A very shaky final sector for Cornish.
Yeah, he's had to back out of it. Alright, what can Snedden do? Running low on fuel when it looks like he's got damage. Good enough for second. Gamer with a 17.4. Wow.
Gamer's got a really nice cushion to second place at the moment. As Jenga's Logan goes quicker than that, quicker than Snedden goes with a 17.8.
I think Gamer is safe. He's got that P1.
Like most of these drivers are on in laps. Cornish is invalidated again, so will not set a time on this run. We're gonna have only one chance of completing a lap. Which worked out for the McLaren.
The Ferrari and the Aston look like... No, they are definitely coming into the pits. It looked like, according to the track map, they were going for another lap. Snedden is in. Jengus is coming in. He's out of fuel. So these drivers will be now in the pit lane, checking their MFDs to see where they can find more time to get further up the grid. Gamer will be trying to figure out how to go even quicker than a 17.4, which is a very good time already. We've got our cars coming out for their final laps. Cornish will be the first. Cornish was having a bit of trouble in the first part of this qualifying session, but it's out there now, and we'll be hoping to put in a much better time to see him get through to not get through, but get higher up. Quite a few cars getting out quite early, not wanting to be caught up in traffic. I'm just going to plug my controller in here quickly, see if it makes a buzzing sound. Nope, we're all cool. Right, sorry if if no one could hear me. I was busy on the phone talking to someone. It was pretty important. Orange is the first one on all that, heading through sector 1 at the moment. Getting nice with turn 3 and 4. It's flat out through turn 5. How's he going to take turn 6? Brakes. Purple sector 1. Easy on the throttle. Long right hander. He's got a bit of traffic in front of him. Might even pick up a slipstream. That Rebel's going to be careful, gets out of the way nicely. Getting as close as you can through to the inside barrier. Outside turns, I believe that was like 7 and 8. In through sector 3 now. A long right hander. A mini straight into the final 2 corners. This can make or break your lap if your rear end doesn't like it. Corners is a little bit squabbly. Heads down to the start finish line. Now it's going to be for the final time. It's going to be an 18.2. That's the best that Cornish will be able to do in this qualifying session. Next one across the line will be Invade. Not Crazy Fish. Invade crosses the line now, goes second fastest with a 17.7.
a
I'm
very
getting
good lap.
closer.
They're all slowly creeping up to Gamer. But Crazy Fish coming towards the line now to start a lap. I believe
Snedden has
now
invalidated.
Sends indeed invalidated. I think this is an outlap though from Snedden. 210 stop, but it's invalidated, so
He's
we'll
still
want to
using
get
his
around the line.
ERS.
Yeah, he's trying to get around the line. Don't know if he's either not noticed that he's invalidated or just really rushing to get around to the line. I don't know if he's gonna have enough time though. It's gonna be right on the margin.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't got the time.
Snedden's not gonna get through
No.
to finish a lap.
No. Checker flag's out. That's it.
Got Breezy heading through sector 2 at the moment, is currently just a tiny bit down on his time. He's kept it. Oh, he's invalidated. Breezy's invalidated. So Breezy will not improve from P6.
What can his teammate do? Just gone into Q3, into sector 3. His teammate moves out the way.
Into the pit lane. Jenga Logan's coming through the final few corners now. Jenga Logan goes third with a 17.8. All eyes turn to the Ferrari of Grunty, who's 4/10 up. Grunty crosses the line now. Goes second with 17.5.
17.5. Gamer can come into the pits, or is he going to finish second
Gamer
back?
goes even quicker.
What did he do?
I'm not sure, but he goes even quicker just to rub it in a little bit more.
17.2.
Wow, puts 2.5 tenths between him and Grunty.
So there we are.
Just to rub it in your face a little bit more, Rodders.
Yeah. Well, we'll just have to see what he can do during the race. I'm still hoping he bins it.
We'll have to see. So it's Gamer that takes pole position, followed by Grunty, Invade, Jenga Logan, Snedden, Shane, Breezy, Zach, Cornish, and Crazy Fish rounds out your top 10.
He changed his helmet for this race as well. He's gone for the Max Verstappen helmet.
I don't blame him. Obviously showing some really quick times. Maybe I'll
Well,
have to take a leaf
if the
out
Max
of it.
Verstappen helmet is giving you that much pace, Gamer, keep it on.
And I'm changing my helmet for Wednesday then.
Oh, I'm going to need more than that helmet to get me up the leaderboard. I think I'm
Might
going
have
to
to
need
order
the whole
myself a
suit.
Red Bull t-shirt.
Oh, my phone is dying. And so am I. I'm going to take a little bit of a break here. So I'll see you all when we get back.
we're off on the formation lap, and Gamer's only just decided to go now. As we see him slot just in front of Jesh. So it's Grunty that leads this formation lap, followed by Invade, Jenga, Logan, Snedden, Shane, Breezy, Zach, Cornish, Crazy Fish, Locker, Zlybrad, Iceboy Fox. Then comes Diggles, Jesh, One Shot, Richie Chap, Matty and Hush starts from the back. That'll be an interesting one to keep an eye on because Hush is one of the rapid drivers in this division, so it will be really interesting to see what Hush can do in this race. And somewhere is
I'm back.
we've got a bit of contact on the formation lap between I think
Locker and
Jesh
Gamer.
someone.
All Gamers on the front of the grid.
Locker's been disqualified. Gamer didn't get off the line on formation lap. Grunty just had to end up going. So it's not the best of starts for Gamer, heading towards a 29 lap race. Gonna have much colder tyres, so we'll have to see if Grunty can get the jump on the Alpine. This will be a really interesting one to see. Majority of the field starting on the mediums. We've got a few on the soft tyres, and we've got Cornish on the hard tyres in P9. Apparently Racer Gamer went into the toilet, so wasn't here. Anyway,
We got a spinner at the back of the grid.
car. Yeah, I was going to say that. We've got Richie doing a little bit of a 360 on the straight. Slots into his grid spot now, and we should be ready to go.
What is up with these camera angles?
Yeah, we're in. Ronnie does get the jump on Gamer into turn 1. So does Invade.
So does Invade.
I think we've got a bit of contact back. Yeah, it's for Alpha
Jengas.
Jengas Logan.
No front wing.
And some. Then I think that's what.
VSC. Jengas is round with no front wing.
That is not the dream start for Jengas Logan. But it's Grunty and Invade that get the upper hand on Gamer, who got disqualified from the formation lap. And have had very good heat in the tyres, so it's Grunty and Invade that are going to be leading us as the virtual safety car will be ending. We go green again. It's Invade that's going to be hunting down
I'm still
Grunty.
yellow.
Yeah, it seems to be going on and off.
Here we go. Now we go green.
There we go green. So it's
So
Invade
possible
that's
tyre
going to be...
strategies: soft to lap 12 or 14, and then mediums after.
It's going to be
We're
Invade
gonna
that's
go
going to be
medium
hunting
to
down Grunty as they head down the main straight. So moves further back. Iceboy moving ahead of Locker into turn 1. Takes that move stick.
Jish is out.
Got Jish out, who's retired in the pit lane. As Jengas Logan puts on another set of soft tyres and a new front wing. They've all slowed down again for a virtual safety car.
Is someone had damage, or is that just
I
through
think it might be
Jish's
due
car?
to Jish's car.
Alright. We'll see if it happens again.
We've got one shot who is ghosted at the moment.
Because I wasn't sure if that's for just Jish's car or if someone has had an incident, but I can't
see any damage.
see any damage. I think it's just for Jish's car.
Anyway, we go green once again. For the second time this race. Grundy does put in the fastest lap with 34.1. DRS has been enabled on this lap. Hush is made up of a bunch of positions, going from P19 to P12 now. Mike, he's going for a look on Locker. Doesn't make the mistake though. It's gone wide. Hush picks up a 3-second penalty for going off the track. Oh, and it's very big contact, I think, between Slybrad and Matty. Matty went really deep into the corner, might have been pushed off the track a little bit. Thankfully hasn't picked up any sort of damage.
Goes round the outside of Breezy, does that. He gets the job done. What a move that was. Brad and Matty. Ice Boy takes Cornish. Cornish and Ice Boy are fighting here. Gone side by side. Cornish pushes him off the track.
Ice Boy's going to lose out another position here at Crazy Fish. He loses out another position to Locker.
The free wide.
Towards turn 1. Ice Boy
no,
just manages. Ice Boy gets back ahead. Crazy Fish going to have the run on him though. Oh, they're going to go 3 wide. He's going to look up the inside. They want to stay behind. Ice Boy, then Crazy Fish, then Locker remains on lap 4. Shane hasn't made up much ground on those soft tyres. Still, we've got a 1.6 second gap to Zach, who's under pressure from Breezy at the moment. Shane only wants to make the most of those soft tyres in this early run. He'll need to be making up some positions as Diggles picks up a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings.
We'll stay on board here with this fight. Ice Boy, Cornish and Crazy Fish.
It looked like Ice Boy might have got the run on Cornish, but should get Cornish on the main straight. Here comes Ice Boy to the inside now. Inside into turn 1. Ice Boy does manage to get ahead of Cornish. There's a bit of contact, as you said. That's going to allow Crazy Fish to get through as well. So Crazy Fish gets the upper hand on Cornish. He's going to be under pressure. Locker moves ahead. Cornish goes back ahead of him. Then the other McLaren trying to get involved as well.
This is the Aston
Hush
behind.
is coming through the pack. Hush goes through. Got Locker losing that position to Hush. He's going to lose that position as well. Goes off the track. Diggles gets through nearly, but Locker manages to stay ahead. There's contact between Diggles and Matty.
Breezy and Zach going side by side. Breezy gets it. Zach gave him that sensible. Gamer's back down to 4th. Snedden takes
very
3rd.
wide. Shane moves ahead of Gamer. Diggles moves ahead of Locker.
Diggles gets Locker.
One shot gets Chapel. They're going to have a battle through Sector 3, but
Chapel lost
Reggie's
the back of the car.
off.
At the moment with the back of the car.
Gamer and Shane having a very good battle. It's not
Both
been the
got
greatest of
DRS
starts for
though.
Gamer. Gamer's lost 3 possessions, our pole sitter. As
Oh,
you
we
have
got
a yellow flag
flag.
in sector 1, it's for, I believe it's for Ice Boy. Yeah, it's Ice Boy who's found the barrier.
No damage though.
Doesn't seem that he may have picked up damage from hitting the back of his car. Cornish picks up a 3 second for track limits.
It's not simulation damage, so it wouldn't affect the back of your car.
This has allowed Hush to get up to P9, so he's now in the points position.
Diggles and Cornish. Oh! No,
He's
you're
getting
not
very
going to go
close
down the
between
inside.
Dickles does get ahead of Cornish.
Going through that chicane.
Zybrad on
inside
Ice
there.
Boy makes the move before the chicane.
We have a yellow. Ice Boy's out.
That's because a full safety car. Locker's made a move on Cornish. Cornish is into the pit lane on those hard tyres, so it's not been the ideal start for the McLaren. But on the other hand, Hush has made it up to P9. I'm quite surprised that Hush hasn't come in to box. He's currently on these soft tyres. Got Jenga Slogan once again in the pit lane, putting on another set of soft tyres. So third set for Jenga Slogan.
How many sets of tyres has he got?
Clearly, plenty. Maybe going for most pit stops award. Got a drive-through penalty for one shot for speeding under safety car.
One shot. What are we going to do with you? We'll go on board with Grunty and we'll stay there for a minute.
One shot getting another drive-through penalty. Ice Boys left the session. Wasn't the greatest of drives for the Alpha Tauri. Got in a really good battle with Locker and Shane.
Gets
Oh, Shane,
another
sorry.
drive through.
Yeah, I was gonna just say that. That was with Cornish, but that's his third drive-through one shot. I'm not sure if one shot knows or something called a delta, but yeah, that's quite interesting.
See, he's registered it on there.
Going very quick.
Registered it there.
Into the pit
But
lane.
I'm not sure if that's just through one incident, but it's flagged up 3 times.
Yeah, it's
or-
gone very fast into the pit lane. As it slowed down, one shot's retired in the pit lane.
I was thinking about calling a restart then, but because I wasn't sure if it had glitched or if it was actually proper.
Yeah, well, one shot has left the session and is retired, so
Yeah, we're just going to keep going. If it happens to anyone else, then we'll call it.
Invaders picked up a penalty as well for I believe that is a 3 second. Okay, 3 seconds, so it must have been for corner cutting and track limits, which is very easy to do around here.
So at the minute,
Even-
the fastest lap and the extra point goes to Snedden. Invade 3 seconds, Diggle 3 seconds, Hush 3 seconds, and Cornish 6 seconds worth of penalties. And they're all on mediums apart from Jengus and Locker. We're just starting lap 9.
20 laps to go in the next cross the line, so we'll start to see the we were going to see the window of the soft runners hit in, but it's going to be, I'd say, another 10 laps until we do see some of the medium runners coming in for their stops. Chafe's car's going to be in the end of this lap.
Why does my Twitch keep disappearing on my phone?
So it's going to be Grundy that leads them over the line. Diggle's picking up a 5-second penalty for a collision with Crazy Fish. So the two Aston Martins have had a bit of a collision, which is quite interesting. I think Grundy's going to release the pack quite late, as it's quite a long straight down towards turn. It's quite a long straight towards the finish line. Has gone at the final corner though, so
Hasn't caught Snedden off guard though.
yes, Snedden's right on the back of Invade at the moment. As Shane makes a move on Locker through turn 1. Shane is on 2-lap old mediums versus Locker's 9-lap old hards.
Oh, instant!
Oh, we've got Cornish. No, not Cornish, sorry, it was Richie who got spun. Richie was running up in 11th.
With one of the McLarens. I didn't actually quite see who it was, but he's hit one of the McLarens and spun
Shane's
himself around.
made up a position on Diggles. I've seen those two cars very close together.
Snedden has got Invade.
Zach
Can
and
Invade come
Breezy are
back?
very close.
No.
Locker moves back ahead of Diggles. Zach runs wide at the end of the chicane.
Diggles nearly lost it. Crazy Fish has got Zach.
Crazy Fish. Shane
side
could
by
get
side
off
with the Red
Zach
Bull.
as well.
Shane. Oh.
Shane gets Zach as well. And now Shane and Zach, I think, are going to have a bit of a battle as well. Because Shane is on much fresher tyres. Oh, we've got Zach in the pit lane.
I think he's got damage.
Might have picked up damage. No, it's just a pit stop for Zach.
Oh, we got Hush going side by side with Diggles. Diggles lets him through.
Slybad and Cornish have a bit of a battle for P12. Shane
3
picks up a
second
penalty.
time penalty. That's not good, Shane.
But has got the run on Breezy.
Diggles 3
Go to the
seconds.
outside. This is going to be a drag race down towards the chicane. Breezy opts to back out. Shane's working with like hardly any ERS. Has arguably got the least amount out of the whole grid.
Jingus is looking at his teammate.
The thing is, with this long straight at Albert Park, you can afford to be a little bit further back from the car in front.
Hush and Locker. Side by
Hush has made
side.
the move. just about into the first corner. Hush is ahead into P8.
Looker's fighting back though. Tries to go side by side. No, can't get that. Zalbrad takes Jengus. Cornish drops down
those
the
two
left.
positions. The two Alfa Romeos managing to get through on McLaren.
Shane on Gamer.
Oh, we've got Matty losing positions as well. Matty's around. I think Matty's picked
Shane's
up
side
damage
by
as well.
side with Gamer. Gamer falls in behind Shane. Crazy Fish
Got a
up
few
to 6.
position changes up at the front. Crazy Fish moves ahead. Shane moves ahead. But will Gamer have a response?
Gamer's trying to come back. No.
Oh, and it spun it! Oh my god, Gamer's out.
I see. I told you. I told you.
Can't believe it. That's
No
put
one-
out the full course safety car as Gamer has found the wall in sector 3.
See, what did I say? I said he would crash out, didn't I?
We've seen a dash into the pit lane, which has seen
Everyone
a lot of
except
cars
Shane
coming
and
in.
Zalbrad. Gamer, can you try and keep the language down, please?
Yeah, Gamer, that was really unfortunate. I seen that on board. Seems you just lost the rear.
He's gonna hate me now for the rest of
If
my
Rodos
life.
doesn't feel sorry for you, I feel sorry for you because you were running a really good race. Had a phenomenal pole lap. But yeah, unfortunate for yourself.
Grunting is brave on the soft.
Yeah,
so
I've just
according to
noticed
Craig.
that. Running is
Well,
a bit on the
that's not
softs.
going to get him to the end.
Definitely not, unless he wants a puncture. That'll be even before the end of the race.
It says the game says you can do 13 laps on him, but you can't.
Yeah, I can't see him taking 13 laps.
No, I can
How many
take him
taking
about.
10?
I can take him to 10, but they'd be on like 60 odd %.
We've got Breezy coming into the pit lane. Really did lose out under that safety car because Grunty was already in the pit lane. So Breezy couldn't have afforded to pit because that would have meant a double stack, which would have meant more position losses. Biz falling to the back of the field.
See, Richie's got a pit again.
Richie will be hoping for another safety car probably. Safety car is in at the end of this lap, so it's going to be Shane this time that will lead them to the line, followed by Zybrad, Grunty, who's on the soft tyres as we said. We've got Snedden and Invade.
Apparently, Easton has said Grunty went softs by accident.
Well, that's... Oh, I can see that's
Unfortunate
unfortunate.
if he did.
Yeah.
Right, here we go.
Shane leads him over the line. Have we got any position changes into turn 1? Seems that most people have stayed in their positions.
Hush is right on the back of the Aston. No, tries to go on the inside.
Makes the move.
Done. But they're still fighting.
Oh, that contact.
Filters
at the exit.
Oh. Just misses locker.
Speaking of McLarens, we've got Matty and Cornish having a bit of a battle.
And Breezy.
Breezy's all over the back of Cornish at the moment.
Grunty on Zalbrad.
Does make the
Grunty
move.
Gets it. On that softer tyre though, so he's going to be quicker than anyone. Breezy gets Cornish.
Grunty's going to make a move for P1 now.
Here we go. Shane and Breezy. Oh no!
Snedden and Lybrad.
That was a dive and a half. Genghis gets Zach. Oh no! Grunty had to just slam on the brakes, otherwise he was going to run wide.
Grunty picking up a phenomenal slipstream down the main straight.
Catching. No,
Snedden
not
puts
quite.
in the fastest lap. Will we see a move into turn 3 though? Has the
Diggles
run.
Gets Richie.
Grunty goes through. Is this a strategical play from Shane, knowing that Grunty's on soft tyres? Maybe
Possibly.
Shane's letting Grunty absolutely wreck his tyres. As Cornish and Richie having a battle.
Richie!
Oh, and Richie has just lost out there, but picks up a 3 second in the process.
To be fair, Cornish didn't give Richie much room.
There goes another 3 second. We've got the two. Oh, that was very close.
Two Red Bulls.
Red Bulls got close.
Come on, guys, keep it on the track. Don't hit each other. Bring it home for Red Bull. We need the points.
Both of these Red Bulls are gonna have the run at Grunty. DRS is now enabled. This is going to be crucial for Snedden and Shane. And Genghis Hogan puts in the fastest lap with a 20.6.
In ninth place, so at the minute he will be getting that extra point.
These three kind of checking out at the moment because Lybrad has fallen out of that 1 second window to Shane, who's going to be vulnerable to Invade, who's within 7 tenths and is going to have DRS, but Invade picks up a 3 second penalty as I say that. I've just moved up to P6, a really good battle. We've got
Invade on Zalbrad. Zalbrad goes down the inside.
Invade managed to keep the move. Oh, that was close.
They touch.
Nearly rear-ended. Oh, and Hush moves through. Where did that come from?
Is Hush going to get another place? Sure, I taking it round the outside. A bit of contact there. Nice bits of defending by Invade.
Very good defending from Mercedes.
Diggles and Matty.
Shane's kind of backed off of Snedden a little bit.
And
1.6 seconds. Hush moves ahead into P4. Keep the move into turn 4. Lovely move from
Breezy
McLaren.
on Diggles, side by side. Breezy gets it.
2
Diggles
second
isn't
gap
giving up without a fight though.
Shane and Snedden.
Oh, they both get the house of Matty. Crazy Fish takes Zalbrad. Grunty's lost the place to Snedden.
I think Grunty knows that if he wants any chance of this, he's going to have to stay behind Snedden and hold on with the DRS.
Diggles is having a right go at Breezy here.
Locker and Zalbrad having a very good battle as well. All 6 of these cars are having a really good battle. We've got Hush, we've got Shane, we've got Hush, we've got Invade, we've got Crazy Fish, we've got Locker, we've got Zalbrad, we've got Jenga, Logan, all on a train at the moment. Hush moves up into P3. Hush is now in the podium positions.
Can he stay there though with his penalties?
Hush has had an absolutely phenomenal race from P19 to P3 as it stands. Hush is going to have to absolutely floor it though to the end.
Cornish gets Matty. Jengas gets his teammate Zalbrad. We've got yellow. Slow car on track.
We'll see if Hush can close up to the front 2 runners, currently 4.4 seconds back. Grunty's holding on to the back of Snedden.
Invade trying to get Shane, and does, down the inside. Will Shane fight this one back?
Oh, Hush is
He
picking up
can't.
3 seconds. That's
Diggles
crucial.
gets Breezy. Crazy Fish might get a podium here. Jengas on Shane. Jengas gets Shane. Cornish picks up a 3-second time penalty. Shane's tyres must be dying.
Move on to lap 21. It's still Snedden that leads from Grunty. And towards turn 1, Grunty's not close enough, but will Grunty have the run in towards turn 3? He's going to get the slipstream.
Grunty's
Not gonna be
tyres must be
close
starting to wear off.
Yeah. Got to be around the 40% mark by now.
We're going board here with this battle though.
Hush isn't making up much ground on the front runners either, and has got a 6-second penalty as it stands.
So Grunty is getting close.
Crazy Fish has moved ahead. Up into P3. Hush has lost out 2 positions. Not sure what happened there. Maybe losing out a 3rd.
Jenga's getting Hush. Moving him up to P5. Diggles gets Zach. Alright. Jenga's on Invade. Shane gets Hush. Richie 3 seconds. Invade another 3 seconds. Zolbrad on Hush. Tries to go around the outside. Does it. Looks a bit squirrely under braking there. Gets the move done though. Locker and Shane going at it. Locker gets Shane. Grunty gets it back ahead of Snedden. Crazy Fish. What's happened to Snedden? He's pitted.
Onto soft tyres. Everyone in front's gonna have quite old tyres, so could this be the call from Snedden?
You know what? I don't think it is.
I don't know if there's enough
really
laps.
don't.
How old were Snedden's mediums?
16, 17 laps, I think.
Jengus Logan moving up into third place.
So Jengus has got 3 seconds worth of penalties.
And the people behind him as well have got penalties, so...
Yeah, Invader's got 9, Locker's got 3, Shane has got 6, Hush has got 6, and Diggles has got 12.
Zlybrad's in a not bad position as well to pick up a few positions towards the end.
Yeah.
Hasn't got any penalties as it stands.
Diggles has got 12, Zach has got 3, Cornish has got 15, and Richie has got 6. Zalbrad has no penalties, Breezy has no penalties.
Snedden went double mediums, so it was forced to pit. Which is unfortunate, but yeah. So it's Grunty that might actually manage to hang on. Gonna be really close towards the end though.
I wonder what his tyre situation is, because 11 laps on those tyres.
Gotta be over 50 now.
I'd say it's in the 60s. Low to mid 60s.
Jengus Logan moves up into P2 now, head Crazy Fish.
And Invade is catching Crazy Fish. This is a straight out fight. They're both on the same tyre and they're the same age. Who's just the better driver? Darts to the inside. Nicely done. Very nicely done. Snedden, fastest lap of the race. 20.0. Snedden gets past Zach to go into 10th place. Snedden is working his way through the field. Free wide. That was free wide for a second there between Snedden, Diggles and Hush. Oh, we got a yellow. Cornish. Out. Safety car. We have a
This is going to be
safety car.
interesting. This is going to be so interesting towards the end. We've got so many cars pinned. Connie's stayed out. But
Zach,
Snedden-
drive through.
Snedden's back up into P2.
This might work out brilliantly for Snedden. This is going to work out brilliantly for everyone who doesn't have a penalty. So Crazy Fish here might go into P3. Then you're going to have Zarbrad P4, Breezy P5 and Matty P6. Wow. Yeah, horrible timing for Grunty. Yes, Ned, and you can thank Cornish later.
Grunty had already passed the pit lane.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a really interesting ending. We're going to have like 2 laps of racing, I think.
Or even just the one.
I think the game is programmed to have 2 laps of racing. Which is unfortunate because you'd love to see a 1 lap shootout, but it will give the drivers an extra lap to try and make up positions.
And to have Richie catch the back.
Yeah.
He's going to have this lap to do it though.
Runty's probably going to be sitting there absolutely devastated. Runty really probably thought he had a chance at securing that race win. Might still do if he can pull off a masterclass of defence. Might manage to keep a podium though. Yeah, Chris McHill was a really last minute call, I think, from every single driver, whether they're pit or not. A few were caught out by it. I think they were just a wee bit spooked, not knowing what to do. Diggles and Zach, 2 of them, Grunty, 1 of them as well. Grunty was prepping his victory speech here. Well, I don't know if it's going to be a victory speech now. It might just be a 2nd or 3rd place speech, but we'll see because safety car is in at the end of this lap. Yeah, he's really got to know this restart. Got 25 people watching tonight, so it's going to be a 2-lap shootout for the race win. Running on 14 lap hold hards, not hards, sorry, softs. Got Snedden on 4 lap hold softs. Then we've got 2 cars on the hards and the rest are on fresh softs, so it's really anyone's game at the moment from Jengus Logan downwards.
Yeah, it is. If they can stay right up close to the leaders, then they should be able to grab a podium. So, Crazy Fish, you might be able to get 3rd place
Runty's
here.
released it. Snedden stayed on him.
Jengus take the Zach. Zach takes the place back. They shuffle him backwards
Oh, they're
and
very
forwards
close to
between
each
each other.
We're gonna go 3 wide here. We're gonna go 4 wide almost. Oh, there's a little bit of contact. Oh, and there's contact. I think Shane
Snedden's got
might have got a little
Grunty.
bit of damage. Oh, Shane's nearly around us all. Big bit of contact, and we've got Diggles around.
We've got Diggles and Zach.
Snedden's made the move up into P1. So Ronnie's now got to try and hold on from Invade. Has got 1.6 seconds in the bag. Got Breezy moving ahead of Hush.
Just keep it clean, Matty, and then you'll end up with a 4th place, most probably.
Legend absolutely spot. Can't left 2. Last lap carnage. We've got Shane moving ahead of Jenga Logan. Jenga Logan not going to back out of that fight. Has to concede the position though. We're on the final lap of the race. Snedden goes a 1.5 second lead on Grunty. Absolute blinder of a strategy from Snedden. It's really got to have come down to luck for Snedden, I think, because was in a really tough position, being on 2 medium tyres. Really had to pit or would have been disqualified. So Snedden will be absolutely buzzing if he can make it to the end. We've got Invade moving ahead of Grunty.
Pits, saving the mileage on his car.
Grunty did catch him. Oh, he's gone wide as well. Grunty's going to lose the podium to Crazy Fish. So it's Invade and Crazy Fish that move ahead of Grunty.
Grunty's tyres are dead.
But Invade has got 9 seconds worth of penalties, so he might still pick up a podium. Grunty might still yet pick up a podium due to Invade Jenga Logan 3-second penalty. Shane moves ahead of Grunty now. So it's not going to be a podium for Grunty. Might be a podium for Shane though. His tire's just absolutely gone. 16 laps. Snedden wins it. Followed by Invade, but Crazy Fish moves up. Shane will pick up a podium because of the penalty. Look, Grunty picks up a podium. Shane did have penalties as well, I didn't realise, apologies.
By 6/100ths of a second.
So Grunty manages to hold on and does pick up a podium with 16 lap old soft. Wow, that has got to be commemorated. Really well done.
Crazy Fish with driver of the day.
Definitely deserved. Get P2. We've got Snedden who won that race.
Do you want to screenshot the penalties and the times?
Yep.
We need both of them.
What a race.
Alright, let's invite these in here.
Audio on it.
Right, hey guys, how we doing? Fantastic.
Hello.
Yo.
Right, congratulations guys, first and foremost. We will start with Grunty.
Yep.
Grunty, fantastic race for you today. You definitely struggled towards the end. Your tyres were obviously dead by the end there. You were just unlucky to missed the pits on the last safety car. How do you think it went for you today, and where do you think you can improve?
Mate, I think there's not really much place I can improve, really, is it? You know, starting P2, moving to P1, and first for pretty much the whole race, bar the last lap, and a couple of laps in between. But I was on to finish P2, and then Invade Matt, or RSF1 Invade, or whatever it is, gave me damage on the last lap, hence why Fish then got past me. He decided to, with 9 seconds of penalties, he thought it'd be a really, really good idea to overtake me at a stupid place and then hold it down the inside for some reason, rather than just going for it, even though I let off, and give me damage. So, realistically, should have had P2. Obviously, then Fish overtook me because of my damage, fair enough. Then I dropped down to like P5. Thankfully, everyone had penalties. But still, it was just poor driving, if I'm honest with you. Just really pissed off right now.
Well, we are very sorry to hear that, Grunty. Are you looking forward to our next race in Italy?
Yeah, I'm not driven it yet, but should be good.
Well, we hope you do well at Italy. Do you have any questions, Aaron?
Not really any questions, but just a really solid drive from yourself. Obviously showed some phenomenal pace up towards those final few laps. Unfortunate incident between obviously yourself and Invade. Hopefully whatever gets sorted with that is the right call. But yeah, hopefully you can bounce back at Italy, and we'll see you in here again next week, and hopefully it'll be a better race for yourself.
Cheers, hopefully.
Well, thank you very much, Grunty. Right, we'll move on to Crazy Fish. Crazy Fish, a solid race for you today. Not many penalties, or if any. How did it go for you today?
Yeah, it was a fairly solid race. Yeah, not a single warning, so I got all those corner cutting penalties out of the way during practice. Yeah, it was a fairly quiet race. Few safety cars at the start, just keep it clean. Then I went on to switch to the hard tires. They felt okay. I think I was up to P3 or P4 at one point, and then I got passed, and then the safety car came out, so I dropped into I think it was P6, P7, and then the chaos just went all around me, so I just let that happen and just snuck through turns 3 and through 4. So yeah, can't really complain, to be honest.
Do you like Italy, and if so, how do you think you're going to do?
Nobody can predict Italy. Loads of slipstreaming, loads of accidents at turn 1. So yeah, I don't know. We'll wait and see how it goes. It'll be another interesting safety car fueled race, I can guarantee that.
Well, I really do hope for you that you can battle and get all the way back up into the podium again. It's nice to see you on here, so congratulations for that.
Thanks.
Any questions, Aaron?
Yeah, not really. Just congratulations, really. It was a bit of an unfortunate ending for your teammate, Diggles, who did get caught up in a collision towards the back on the final few laps. But yeah, for yourself, it was a really solid race. I think you picked up 3 positions from qualifying, which was... No, sorry, you picked up 2 positions from your qualifying, which has put you P2, which is a solid result.
Away positions started in 10th, so wasn't a bad.
Oh, was it in 10th?
Bad move up. It was 10th, so yeah.
Oh, well, I've got the stats wrong, but anyway, yeah, really good performance from yourself, and hopefully same goes for next week, and we'll see you back in this party, hopefully.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Thanks, lads.
Best of luck.
Thank you very much. Snedden, a bit of a back and forth race for you today. A few passes, some of them on Grunty and other people. How do you think it went for you today?
I think it went as well as can be expected. Obviously, was just sticking with Grunty and I think invade for the first stint, and then I think it was a safety car that made us all box, and yeah, I boxed for mediums. I didn't really know if that was an accident or not, but I was just hoping for a safety car, because obviously I had to pit again, and then I had to pit, so I boxed for softs, and then the safety car came out. So thanks Cornish.
You going on to the softs, was that through your engineer talking you through it, or was that your decision, or?
Oh no, yeah, no, that was just my decision, because I feel like it was the latest I could pit and still make use of them without a safety car, because that's sort of what my race banked on after I went for the mediums.
How are you looking for Italy?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a lucky dip, because there's just everyone on low downforce, pretty easy track. But I'm sure it'll be really close, and all the carnage will happen again for sure.
Well, I hope it doesn't, but I hope it does at the same time, so it'll give us a little bit of entertainment here. Well, thank you very much, guys. Congratulations once again. Aaron, any questions?
Just you must be one of the luckiest drivers on that grid tonight with the timing of that safety car, managing to get back up to first position. Do you what was going through your mind when you realised that safety car came out and that you were gonna make up so many positions?
Yeah, I mean, well, I guess I was kind of really glad, and then because I wasn't sure if everyone was going to box, because it was only like 3 laps from the end, and I found myself behind Grunty on 15 lap old softs or whatever it was, and yeah, I knew I wasn't going to get any penalties, so it was just trying to get the move done, and yeah, it was a good moment.
Yeah, well, really solid drive from yourself today, and best of luck for next week.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations everyone once again on your podium slots. Hope we see you all again here next week. I am your commentator for this evening after that bit of trouble, so we apologise for that audio issue that we was having. I am your main commentator for this evening, Rodders, joined by Aaron SCO. We shall join you tomorrow for some more adventures around Australia for Div 5. Otherwise, from then we will see you next week for Division 2 around Italy. Thank you very much for watching. It's good night from me and good night from Aaron, and we shall see you all again tomorrow.